Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Yeah, I'll leave that to Mason, whoever sung that part, because it wasn't him. But yes, me, Randi O, hashtag, because you know I got a hashtag now. Everyone's favorite. Ah. Yes, guys, you know, I'm back at it, back in action. You know, it's been a minute. I think my last video was in, I think 2015. I had just moved here to Atlanta, and I was living with Yodi, and, you know, my face was a little fuller, you know what I'm saying? But girl, listen, I was trying to be, you know, fine and stuff. Look, I ain't gonna say I've been in the gym, because that would be all cap, okay? But I did lose weight, because y'all will be able to see that when y'all see the, just real full. I didn't even know it, honey. See, that's what happened in Texas, eating all that good-ass barbecue, all that good-ass Mexican food, because, honey, in Atlanta, it's not giving barbecue like that for me. It's cool, but it ain't no Texas barbecue or even some Memphis barbecue. And then, like, that's not what I'm here to talk about. So as I was saying, you know, I still get on topic and random as hell. But y'all, it's been a minute, right? So 2015, let's flash forward to 2023. And I told myself this year, Miss Randi, girl, you're going to get back at it. You're going to get back at it, because when you did this back in 2015, girl, you have grown in so many ways and learned so much since then. And, you know, you like an elevated and shit, so pop your shit and come back and, bruh, you know, listen up. So where I am now, just to give you guys a quick highlight. So I am a radio personality. For a news talk station, 98.7 WGAU. Yes, repping for the black girls. And I'm also, I started my own podcast called Black, Educated, and Broke, but not for long, which we just actually recoined that phrase and revamped it for our 6th season. Yeah, I've had this podcast since 2018, and it's been booming. We'll talk about that in other segments. And then, you know, I started my own business in 2017, Randi O, P&R, focusing on the personal and relationships. So, essentially, I do social media management for businesses, for brands. Yeah, the shaking. That's Martini. He's still in the building, 12 years strong. Anyway, yeah, what was I talking about? So the business, I do social media management for businesses and brands, and just, you know, making sure their social media is popping. I do that, and then I act now, guys. Action. No, okay. But no, really, I do. So I've really, like, developed so much, right? Because when I came, you know, I think I was still doing, like, karaoke, DJ, trivia, like, getting it out the mud, girl. Trying to get it, but a lot of things have changed. So this video that I really essentially wanted to do today, as I'm looking at that timer, because I still be long-winded, is that about acting, and just kind of wanted to share my experience with this last film that I just did, and to encourage others or give people maybe some insight on how they can get started, because it's pretty awesome and amazing. So, you know, here in, these nails, I've looked at them again, just got through filming, and for this film, I couldn't have nails, I couldn't have lashes, but they back. You know, no weave, completely natural, a very, very fun film. I'm going to put a picture up in a few when I talk about it. So I started acting in 2020, the end of 2020, like when the pandemic was, you know, trying to die down a little bit, but not really. So it wasn't as successful. But then in 2021, I was doing the damn thing. I was in a lot of different projects, from Tyler Perry projects specifically, All the Queen's Men, Sisters. I also did Woke on Hulu. I did a few Netflix, a Black Anthropology, First Wives Club, some other really cool projects that are out now. I know a lot of things on BET, like Gospel Christmas, and it's so many, like, right? So I'm gonna put up my reels so you guys can kind of check out some of my projects. But yeah, so with doing that though, like, and here I am in 2023. A few days ago, just wrapped another Tyler Perry project, you know, which we are not allowed to name what it is yet, but let me just say, I am so grateful to have had the experience to number one, work with the legendary Debbie Allen. Yes, girl. Okay, let me tell you, I love Miss Debbie because she got us together. Happy belated birthday. You know, she had her birthday back on the 16th, I believe, of January, but She was amazing, beautiful. Love her on Grey's Anatomy, and love her even more in person. And even her daughter, Vivian, Hannah, Grey's Anatomy too. You know, she was there, and you know, they were amazing to work with. Very polite, very friendly, very approachable. And then, you know, we had an amazing speech just for us by Miss Carrie Washington, and oh my God, it was like her, we talking to each other, you know. And I saw my girl Ebony, who plays Karen on Sisters. She was there. Listen, even made me, you know, drop a thug tear. But not a New York Yankees fan. It's just the hat was cute. But anyway, she made me drop a tear or two. And then, yeah, Mulani, who played, like, if you guys ever watched Animal Kingdom, she played, like, the younger Pam. And, you know, me and her had a nice moment. So it was just amazing to be on set, to be able to retell a story, to be a part of your own history. Which is one of the things that I put on my vision board this year. I was like, making history in the now. And that's literally what I had the opportunity to do. And so for people that are interested also in getting into this world, like, I want to, the easiest way, or one of the quickest ways, is to get into background acting, get into the background work. You know, background, I have my experience that I've never had to pay to be a background actor, like ever. You know, they have submissions, you submit your photo, you know, your information, like your name, date of birth, weight, height, all these things like this. And then, again, 2 photos. And they book you or they don't book you, but typically you're usually get booked, you know, especially if you're making sure you're giving a quality photo. You know, you're just everything that is asked for, you actually put it in there. Specifically, like they say, well, I want the subject to say this line. Just submit your documentation, submit to it just like that, but follow instructions and go out there. And so getting into background has allowed me to get into other more independent films where I've been able to be in a leading role or part of a leading cast, and which I'm really excited about, a project that's going to be coming out in February called Shadow Dance. Your girl is an undercover detective that, you know, do a little something strange. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be so great. But the background key is kind of what connected me, because it's like it's our own community. And once you go in and do background work, you build your connections. You know, some people go from background to starting to work for the crew and, you know, being a PA, which is a production assistant, and help, you know, tell you where you need to go. And then from there, they move up to more. And hey, you know, because one thing that I can say about Mr. Perry or Mr. TP is that, you know, you can be working in crew today and tomorrow, boom, here, I need you to read these lines, and overnight success. Like, it can very much be that way. So I'm always grateful to be in the atmosphere, to be in the environment, you know what I'm saying? So that good can roll up on me, okay? So, but it was great. It was very fantastic. You know, my goal this year is definitely to get in a more feature roles in, you know, ideally, y'all, if I can keep it all the right gangster. Like, I really want to be a part of, like, a series, you know, a series, get cast for, like, or a sitcom, you know, a regular, you know, you know what I'm talking about? So I can be, like, my authentic self and still have fun doing what I do. So I just say all that today, just give you guys like a little snippet about it. I'll go in detail about more other videos about when being in background, some of the do's and don'ts, because baby, the don'ts can mess it up for all of us. Sometimes. However, but we're going to talk about that and I'll break it down. But just the first tip that I got for you guys is just definitely look into these roles for submission for background and submit and follow the directions and apply. Okay? All right, so anyway, you know, it's about that time. I'm about to actually go do the Power Pod, you know, the radio show, you know, on WGAU. That's what I'm about to go do. So I'll see you guys soon. I'm going to do a lot more of these because we got so much catching up to do. Peace.